Fraud, abuse, lying, scheming, and scamming. Let's see what's going on in Minnesota.
Fraud scandal in U.S. history is taking place in Minnesota as literally billions of dollars have been funneled through Somali-ran fraudulent businesses. So much fraud it could actually almost replace the entire GDP.
That's crazy. The entire GDP of the country of Somalia is being replaced by the Somalian pirates that are in Minnesota and the amount of money they have stolen and taken from the American people. Let that sink in. How ridiculous is that? It's crazy. Like this annoys me so much.
Of Somalia. These fraudsters have worked hand in hand with the Minnesota government as they enabled billions of dollars to be given to fraudulent businesses underneath welfare purposes. Some of this money eventually landed in the hands of terrorist groups in
Oh, surprise, surprise. The Somali pirates are stealing from American citizens in Minnesota and giving them to Somali terrorists, Al Shabaab, and the money's coming from the Minnesota taxpayer. Funny how that works, isn't it? Coming over here to support terrorism. Ridiculous.
Somalia, like the Al-Shabaab, and others enrich themselves all at the U.S. taxpayers' expense. And in this video, we will break down all of the fraud from start to finish, from going to the fraudulent businesses and confronting the people who are making millions of dollars from the government. And we will also be confronting the incompetent government leaders who let this fraud happen. And to make this happen, I met up with a man who's been doing his own investigation for years now, as he has seen the fraud firsthand. His name is David. Let's get into this and be prepared to be shocked. How deep is this fraud here inside of Minnesota?
It is far worse than anybody can imagine. You heard it's 7 to 10 billion and maybe more, and now the numbers have been revised and put out there publicly that they think it's more like 8 billion. How I got involved,
Disgusting.
where my office is here in Minneapolis, I'm sort of in the heart of all of this fraud, and I would see these child care centers. I said, well, there aren't any kids there. It's the middle of the day, and all I see are a couple of guys standing out front smoking. And then I'd go by another daycare and I'd see the same thing. I said, well, where do these kids play? And so I started to go online and look, and I said, this place is licensed for 80 children. They had 0 children. Every time I went by there, they never had a single child there.
I wonder why.
I see all these transportation companies going around, and it was always a Somali driver. And I said, well, that's great. They're out there transportation, contributing, but they never had a passenger, never, ever once. And I said, well, what is all this transportation? What are they doing?
It's called pirating and stealing because they're Somali pirates and they like to steal because they're pirates. And they just happen to be Somali pirates. And yeah, they're taking money from Minnesota, in this case Minneapolis, and stealing it. And they've been allowed to do this under Tim Walz, who was, oh yeah, he was going to be the vice president if Kamala won, wasn't he? I wonder what he would have done once that happened. Committed more fraud, stolen from more Americans, propagated more falsehood. Ridiculous. These people need to be thrown in jail. This is ridiculous. The amount of theft and stealing going on. Oh, this makes me sick. Makes me sick.
So then I found out that in Minnesota, they have something called non-emergency medical transportation. So this is going to the dentist's office, therapy, whatever it might be. And I said, well, how many of these companies are there? And the research came back that there are 1,020 of them, and more than 800 of them are Somali-owned. Nobody from the state of Minnesota ever cross-checks to see if any rides were ever actually provided. All they did was write the check.
So right here we have all this paperwork.
Write the check on behalf of the people of Minnesota, you know, the hardworking people that slave away, put in their time, effort, and energy, pay their taxes, and all for what? Oh, yeah, to get stolen by the Somali pirates. That's what. So, yeah, that would make me feel real warm and fuzzy inside if I knew that the people were stealing my money like that to fund false businesses, in which case the false business really just represents their pocket because they're putting the money directly into their pocket. And, yeah, it's just disgusting.
And how are you getting all this information about the fraud?
A lot of it is through my own research And then I have some contacts at the Capitol going back many, many years, and data that I'm getting is 100% accurate, coming directly from research done by people at the state Capitol.
All this paperwork right here, what are we looking at?
The areas of fraud that I have numbers for are mostly related to childcare. This is massive fraud that is beyond anyone's imagination, the scope. And so, for example, there's a childcare not far from here in Minneapolis that has two childcares listed at the same address, and together they're licensed supposedly for 120 children.
2 businesses at the same address, huh? But it's not like a multifaceted building with sectioned off, you know, like a large scale, maybe like 10,000 square foot build. No, it's not that. It's much smaller, and there would be no way to have multiple businesses in there, but they somehow have multiple businesses. What's the word for that again? Oh yeah, fraud, lying, cheating, stealing, scamming. Any of those words I think are acceptable in this case.
I have never seen a single child there ever, and I've been by that place at least 100 times.
These Somalians, these groups are setting up these daycares, these childcare centers, getting money from the government, but there's
Robbing Americans, stealing, lying, cheating. Yep.
no kids.
No kids. Never had any of them. They're all fraught with violations, and even though they have these violations, they're still in operation and they're still getting money. And it's millions of dollars for every one of them every year.
And who's getting the money? And where are they getting the money from?
So we have a thing called CCAP. It's a blend of federal and state money. The bottom line is it's taxpayer money, so it's state.
Federal and state. So Minnesota's getting hit the hardest, and then federal taxes as well getting used for some of this to go into the pockets of Somali pirates. So if this doesn't make you mad, I would just completely say you're anti-America, you're un-American, you love and you endorse lying and cheating and stealing. You love those things, but if it does make you mad, then you know you're America first. You support America, and you should if you live here. And yeah, I mean, I just really don't see how anybody could support this. But there are people that will defend it, of course. Idiots, useful idiots to the Somalians. That's what they are. And yeah, it's just disgusting. This infuriates me because people are getting robbed and then they want to defend it. Karens and idiots alike. So, yeah.
Money, and it's federal money. And the problem is the people at the state of Minnesota are the ones writing the checks. This is kind of the maddening thing is you have daycare, so you have adult daycare, and then you have child care, and then you have health care. And a lot of these same names keep coming up on all of these different types of businesses. And then, of course, we have the transportation, and a lot of those same names appear, a lot of the same addresses.
Oh, so they're all linked.
There's one building that has 14 Somali healthcare companies at the same address. There's another building in St.
Fraud.
Paul that has 22 Somali healthcare businesses at the same address.
Lying.
And
Cheating.
the government knows about this.
The government knows they're writing the checks.
Stealing. Yeah, Tim Walz.
Democrats over there just writing the checks.
You absolute
What has
scumbag.
happened is that the Somali community is a very closed community. They will not speak to anyone outside the community and talk about what's going on within the community.
Yeah.
They vote as a block. And so when you're a power,
Which tells you the community is at fault and they're the ones that are cheating and lying and stealing, and they don't care because they know that it's wrong, but they continue to do it. And that's why they're famously called Somali pirates. You know, there were actual pirates, but these people, they basically represent the same thing. Let's lie, cheat, and steal, come to America, take their resources, rob the people blind, and continue about our day as if we did nothing wrong, because they don't believe they did anything wrong, because they have no moral values or moral compass to follow, at least not an intelligible one that could remotely make sense to any logical person. And so they propagate and endorse the stealing, and then idiots, like fools, stupid people in the area, they also support this because of well, like toxic positivity and things like this and suicidal empathy. And you start asking questions, well, like, why are they stealing? And it's, oh, that's mean. You can't ask that. That's mean. You can't say that. Words are mean. Words hurt people. Asking why someone is stealing when they're stealing and they're a robber and a thief and a liar and a cheater. Yeah, you can't ask questions about that because that's mean. Yeah. Oh, it's mean. Yeah, the cult of nice. That's what that's called. Idiots. All of them.
Politician, you're saying, look, I've got 100,000 people in Minnesota that if I do something for the community, they're going to vote for me. And that's what it's all about, is getting the votes. And then the people here in Minnesota, you hear this term, Minnesota nice. I'm so sick of that term. The people here are so afraid of being called a racist or an Islamophobe.
Exactly. That is called suicidal empathy. If you see something that's wrong, if you see a Somalian stabbing and kill somebody and you say they murdered him, guess what that is? That's called the truth. And the truth shall set you free. That's the truth. But people say, no, you're racist because you said, well, no, I saw him stab an innocent person and kill him, which is murder, and they were Somalian. In this is hypothetical, obviously, but that's murder. No, you can't say that. Ugh. Just stupid. It's absolutely stupid. And there's so many people in the United States that are like, they fall prey to the victimhood of being an absolute suicidal, empathetic person, and they drag everyone else down with them. Why would you do that? If you see something that's wrong, you should stand against it and not support it. But so many of these people are absolute fools, and they let other people play with their emotions and then distort the truth and promote falsehood like it's the truth, but it's not, because it's false. Ridiculous.
And they're afraid of their own shadow. And I don't understand. This is our future generations are going to have to pay for all this fraud. And they just want to bury their heads in the sand and go on and just not worry about it. Tim
Ostrich
Walsh,
behavior.
Organized crime in Minnesota. What did he do about it? Nothing. You got organized crime? What are you doing? This is the Minnesota law which mandates that.
And thank God he's not the vice president right now. Thank God. Thank God. People might not like JD Vance but thank God he is not an absolute moron like Tim Walz, who supports this, pushes for it, and doesn't stand up for the truth. Thank God that Tim Walz is not the vice president. Ridiculous.
Anyone who knows of fraud and is a state employee must report that fraud. It's Minnesota Statute 3.971, Subdivision 9. Not only that, but Walz is also guilty of misconduct of a public employee. When I look at the world as a whole and I look at fraud, the Twin Cities is ground zero. The fraud is worse here than anywhere else ever in history. Anywhere.
We're going to go confront these people. We're going to go to these daycare centers. We're going to see what's actually happening.
Okay, so we have to be careful because these people are very violent.
Of course they are, because they know they're lying and cheating.
All of David's evidence, we headed out to the streets of Minneapolis to see how much fraud we could uncover in one afternoon. Where are we going now?
We're going to a place called Mako Child Care, which actually has another child care registered at the same address called Mini Child Care Center.
So we should see lots of children if there's this child care center, especially if there's two.
The two of them combined are licensed for 120.
And how much money have these child care centers received?
None of those vans have moved in 6 months. None of them. In 2020, one of them received $1.3 million. In 2021, they got $987,000. In 2022, they got $714,000. That's the last I have for that one. And then the other one, $1.604 million in fiscal year 2025. Fiscal year 2024, they got about $800,000, and in fiscal year 2023, they got $904,059. This place right here.
Man,
we're outside of it.
It's a lot of money.
Actually, two daycares
over the course of 3 years.
Here. One of them is Mako, which you see on this sign. The other one is Mini Child Care Center. And between the two of these child care centers, they're pulling in about $3 million a year.
That'd be nice. I wish I had that much
Every
money
facility as you go
for doing
through, the windows
nothing.
will be blocked out so you can't see in.
Of
There's
course.
nobody here. You won't see a single child at any of these facilities.
Of course you won't, because they're liars.
Indeed.
They're
No
pirates.
windows, all the windows are blacked out right here. All right, let's go in.
You know, over the course of my childhood, my family moved around a lot. So I was enrolled in many different, daycares, areas like that. Both my parents worked. Never, not at a single one of them, did I ever have anything like this where windows are blacked out, you can't see inside. Oh, it's locked during normal hours of operation. Never, ever did that happen. And it's like, well, why is it happening now? Oh, yeah, because they're lying. They're liars. They're thieves. They want to rob the American people because they're Somali pirates. It's like, how could you support this? Anybody that supports this is anti-American. Any single person. I don't care what fairy tale excuse you come up with. You try to distort and maneuver around the truth and slink like a snake. Anybody that supports this, you're anti-American, 100%. If you have any other response besides this is wrong, this is evil, and this is lying, cheating, and stealing, if you have any other response besides that, you're not American. You're not. You don't support America. Plain and simple. You don't support America.
And the child care center is locked.
Of course it is.
Try to get in.
Nobody's going to answer, are they? Huh, it's almost like no one's there. Or they see people that aren't Somalian that are outside and they don't want to open the door. I wonder if that's going to happen, huh? Oh yeah, I see this white guy. He's clearly not Somalian. We're not going to deal with him.
Yet there's absolutely nobody here. And this building here, right here, has generated millions of dollars. And it seems like business isn't even open right now, and it's a weekday. And if this was
Interesting.
a center, it wouldn't just be in some industrialized building. There would be maybe like a playground or something outside, or
There's no play area for the kids.
Yeah, every single daycare I went to when I was younger had, an outside play area. Some type of thing, at least, to where the kids go outside and play. Yeah, this building doesn't have that. Probably because they're lying, right? Oh, maybe not. Oh, well, yeah, I think so. They're lying. Oh my gosh.
So where are the kids? Where's anybody? How can there be nobody here? And it's like this every single day. I've never seen a single child here. In 9 years, I've never seen a single child at this building. Right there.
oh, then now it looks like we already got the Somalis coming through.
Yeah, they're coming. The word's out.
Hello, is this your daycare?
No. Did you tell us
No.
there are no children? Have you
No,
ever
I can't.
been at this child care center?
Oh yeah, but she can go in. Funny how they couldn't get in, but she can immediately go in, no problems, huh? Almost because it could be that she doesn't look like them. Maybe that's why? Maybe, yeah. She can go in, boom, like that, and they're out there for a while, can't get in. Yeah, it's almost like she's part of the problem, isn't it?
All right, let's go to the next location. And the fraud only gets more
Scumbag.
from here. Make sure you stay till the very end of this video to see exactly how much fraud we find by the time we are done. And before we go to the next location, I want to show you something super interesting about the flags of Minnesota. And here in Minnesota, if you take a look at the Minnesota state flag, they recently changed it, and it very much so resembles the flag of Somalia. And really quick, I want to tell you guys about the sponsor of this video, Opus Clip. What used to just be an AI clipper has now become the most powerful AI growth tool for creators. Right now, over 10 million creators and businesses have used Opus Clip to help them gain over 60 billion views. I've used Opus, and I've even had my friends use it, and it helped my one friend with nearly just 100 followers get a video up to 30,000 views. And it's super simple to use. All you do is you upload a video or copy a YouTube link, and Opus will do the rest, and it'll come out with tons of viral shorts for you then to choose from. And Opus just came out with their new AI editor 3.0 that comes with smarter auto framing, better virality scoring, and new captions. And I've said it before, but Opus is so simple that even my mom can use it.
And if I can use it, I know you can use it.
And right now, for you guys watching this video, Opus is going to hook you guys up with a sweet deal. You'll get 1 week free and 3 months at 50% off. All you have to do is go to the link in the description of this video or go to the pinned comment down below and use code NickShirley. 1 week free and 3 months at 50% off. And now let's get back into the video. Now we're going to the next daycare center. How much money has this one generated?
This one, in fiscal year 2025, $1,042,059. In fiscal year 2024, $1,059,078, and in fiscal year 2023, $727,336.
This next one is literally one block away, and this one's also generated nearly $3 million in the past 3 years. Let's see if there's any children.
Must be nice.
The buildings are open. Here we go.
$3 million for doing jack shit.
ABC Learning Center. All the windows are blacked out. Let's see if anybody is here. This door is locked.
This facility is licensed.
Please maintain distance.
0 children. I've come by this place 100 times. I've never seen a child here, ever. The only thing I've ever seen is someone standing outside smoking.
What's crazy about this is that last daycare center is that green building right there. And the other daycare center right now is right here. These buildings should be operating as they're receiving literally millions of dollars. I knocked on the door, and to my surprise, somebody actually answered the door. Hello? Can we speak? I would like to check a child in the daycare. Can I speak to a manager?
Why would you like to check a child into this daycare that's a daycare for children to be checked into? Why would you like to serve the purpose of the what we say the building is for? Why would you like to do that? Huh, almost like you guys are lying, isn't it? Try later.
Where can I get paperwork to file for my son? I wanted to put my son Joey in daycare. And after a few questions, the lady went silent. Looks like little Joey Shirley ain't going to daycare here. And now where are we going?
Now we're going to Sweet Angel Child Care.
We're in the middle of a strip mall here inside of this neighborhood.
In fiscal year 2025, this facility, which says it's licensed for 74 kids, was paid $1.26 million
In 1 year.
tax money.
Huh.
And there are no kids, and all the facilities are the same way, all of them.
Let's see if anyone opens.
Yeah, let's see.
Once again, I try to find a spot for my son Joey, and they would not open the door. I want to put my son Joey in daycare. Cause I need a spot to put my son Joey.
He should go back in a robe and cover his entire body and then see if they open the door. Because I guarantee you they would. And then he can go in and be like, yeah, so why are you lying and cheating? Why are you robbing the people? It'd be so funny if he were to do that and then immediately got in. They're like, oh, it's a fellow pirate. We'll let him in. Ridiculous.
Is this your daycare center?
No, I work there. What's happened?
I just want to put a child in daycare, but all the daycare centers seem to be closed. No one's opening the door.
Look, he looks at the camera like, wait, what?
Here,
I was, yeah. What's happened?
where are the kids?
Yeah?
It says it's licensed for 74 children. Right here, state of Minnesota. Where are the kids? They
Yeah.
got paid $1.26 million in fiscal year 2025. It says
How much of that money did you get, bud?
74
Huh?
children.
When? No, when?
Where are the kids? Right here. State of Minnesota website.
You know why he's so confused? Because he can't come up with a lie quick enough to cover his ass. That's exactly why. Yeah, exactly. Because you're a liar and you're a thief
You work here and you don't know?
and a
I
scumbag.
don't know. I was there before. I don't know what's going on.
Were
there.
there
Oh, you work there. That's what you said previously, but now, oh, I was there before, but yeah, because you're a liar.
kids when you worked here?
He's there. Kids there. What's
How
up?
many?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
People like this are what you call a scam bag. That's short for a scammer and a scumbag combined. Absolute scam bag, this guy.
You worked here. Okay, well then you're not of any help.
Can I put my son in a daycare here?
No,
Can I speak to someone? No. Yeah, I would like to see if I can put my son Joey here.
Who's your son, Joey?
My son Joey. Can I check out daycare center?
No!
Oh, what are you saying?
Do you put your kid here in this daycare? No. There is one child in there. Yeah, I'd like to know if this is a legit business.
Me, I'm scared of you too. How come I explain everything?
You're scared?
You're scared. Why'd you put your hood up? You're scared. You're covering your entire face. This guy's not going to do anything to you. Why are you scared? Because you're a lying fool and you're cheating people? Is that why? Yeah? Okay.
Scared of me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of your curry.
Oh, because of your color. Oh. Huh. Well, geez, it's almost like that was on the other end. If he would have said that to her, he'd be racist. But it's okay if she says it to him. It's okay. Even though she's the one stealing and robbing American taxpayers of their money and endorsing this fake business, it's okay if she says that to him. But, oh man, what would happen if he said it to her? I wonder. You'd have so many people on the internet freaking out. Oh, I can't believe this. What's going to happen if she said that to him? No one's going to say that. Exactly. Why would they? Because people are stupid. That's why.
Because of my color. You said you're scared of me because of my color. Does that make you a racist?
Yeah, no.
But
No,
you-
no.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. What an idiot.
You said
Stupid.
you're scared of me because of
Yeah, what's the combined IQ of Somalia? Not very high, I would say, because this lady's a fucking idiot.
my color.
I'm not saying you're racist.
You said you're scared of me because of my color. That makes you a racist. So right now,
This is my
they're all
tax
getting
money.
mad because he's shown the
I
paperwork
don't
of
know
this
that.
business being registered as a business. 74 children,
I've
no
lived my whole
children.
life
We
here.
saw one child when the lady opened up the door.
So
now
where did
they're
this
all
money
getting mad.
go? What was this money spent on? 1.26 million. What was that money
Ask
spent
the
on?
owner.
There aren't any kids.
Ask the owner and the kids.
Well, then why are you talking
That's
for the
not my
owner
proof.
if you're
That's
telling me to
not my
talk
proof.
to the owner?
I'm sorry. I'm not understand what you're talking about.
Do you have a child here?
Yeah, you are.
No.
Does anybody?
I'm not understanding. Yeah, you are.
Where are the 74
You're responding.
kids? Did you lose them? Did you lose these kids? Do I need to call someone?
If you didn't understand, your first thing would have been, I don't understand. You understand. You're just trying to obfuscate and trick people and lie.
Do I need to issue an Amber Alert for missing children? Are these children missing? It's not my business that children are missing. 74 infants and toddlers, preschool.
The proof's right there. There's no children anywhere.
It's from the state of Minnesota right here.
I think we're moving on to the next location. Have a good day.
Okay.
As we continue to show the blatant fraud that was taking place here in Minnesota, Somalis started following us around the city. And now
Of course
we're
they did.
Followed by the Somalis. This is another daycare center. Absolutely no signage, and there's no footprints in the snow of children playing outside. $5 million within the past
5.9
2.
million in 2 years. 5.9 million they received in
Man,
2 years. That facility.
that would be nice. I wish I could get that much money from the government, but you know, I actually work and do things to uplift the government, unlike these people. So I don't get any free money. And you know, Tim Walz, the absolute buffoon and idiot, isn't in charge of my state. So you know, and I actually do work, and you know, things to contribute to society, unlike these people. So I don't get any free stuff. But these people that rob, cheat, and steal from society, American society, and take from the federal, the state. They take and steal and lie and cheat. They get free stuff. But you know, us people that work and promote growth in society, we don't get anything. Nah, we don't get it. You know, we work for what we have. We don't legally steal shit. So yeah, we don't get it. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
And now we have a group of Somalis telling us in our vehicle right now. From this daycare center, we headed over to the infamous Quality Learning Center, which
Quality Leering Center. Oh, that must be a great place to leer. I don't think there's learning going on there. There might be leering though. Probably some leering. Great place for kids to go to leer. You know, they can leer a lot there.
actually spells Quality Leering Center on the outside of their sign. That's how blatant this fraud is here at this daycare.
Don't open up!
So this is Quality Leering Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open
They
up!
said
Who's this
they
stupid
spelled
Karen?
learning wrong.
Don't open up!
Shut up, you stupid Karen. What are you doing? You absolute buffoon. Look at this lady. What an absolute idiot.
How do you have
Don't
an accent?
open
I'm
up.
really a YouTuber.
Don't open up!
Ma'am, what do you think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Don't open up!
Notice how she can't answer. Oh, can't answer.
We have ice!
Where's Ice at? I don't see him. He doesn't have any ice stuff on. Plain sweatshirt. Clearly a YouTuber. Other guy. No ice stuff on. Red sweatshirt. Black vest. No ice promotion. Nothing like that. Just asking questions. But you are afraid of questions because you're an idiot. And you support the fraud, abuse, theft, and stealing from the people of Minnesota because, wait, why? Oh, yeah, because you're an idiot. That's why.
And what do you think about this place being licensed for 99 children?
Don't open up.
Don't open. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid Karen. People like this are the worst.
And getting $4 million over the
Open up. It's ice.
$4 million.
So, if it was ICE, why would you support the people that are stealing from you with your stupid look on your face? You absolute fumbling, bumbling idiot. Why would you support that? That's what I want to know.
Dollars in the last 2 years.
Go away.
What do you think about that?
Go
Are you in
away.
favor?
Go
Are you in favor of that?
away.
Go away.
You know
Shut up.
Welcome here.
Are you-
Shame on you.
Shame on you for being an idiot
1.9 million
and supporting the robbery and theft of the American people. Shame on you.
going illegally,
Open up.
fraudulently to this business that has quality learning center but can't even spell learning right on the door.
Don't open up.
Ma'am,
This lady is like a robot. She's like a retard robot. Oh, I can't answer any questions or say anything besides don't open up because I'm an absolute idiot. Don't open up. Can you say other words? Are you capable? Or are you just a useful idiot to the Somalians?
we are not ICE.
I don't care who you are. You don't.
Then why are you saying they're ICE? Yeah, you literally just contradict yourself right there, plain and simple. Fool. You're a fool. Look at the stupid look in this lady's eyes. Absolute fool. You should be fucking deported with the Somalians, you absolute idiot. Scumbag.
belong here.
I belong here just like you belong here.
Don't open up. It's ice.
You do realize that there's supposed to be 99 children at here at this building, but there's no one here. This is a child daycare center.
99 children. Paid $1.9 million this year in CCAP funding. Do you know where the children are? Were they kidnapped? They run away? Where are the children? This is state of Minnesota. Right here.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley, ma'am.
And who are you with?
Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Yeah, so who are you with here?
Oh, he's just been doing some research investigating the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm with Nick Shirley.
This lady, she's calling us ICE. We're just trying to put law and order back in the streets of the United States. Get rid of all the fraud. Have you ever seen children at that daycare center right there?
Where?
Yeah, it's right there. It says the child, you've never seen daycare.
I haven't seen anybody in here.
We're gonna educate you on something. So what do you think about this daycare center? They spelled learning wrong. They've received over $1.9 million this year alone, and they're supposed to have 99 children here.
I don't see it.
99 children.
Have you ever seen any children here?
None at all. None.
This year they got 1.9 million. Last year they got 1.5 million of your tax money for 99 children. We just want to know where are the kids.
Right?
Thank God the Karen left.
I've been here since 2017. I haven't seen anybody like
Never
that here.
seen a child here.
No, not at all.
And so you've
8
never
years.
seen a child here for 8 years.
Nope, not at all.
And how does that make you feel knowing that this place is receiving
Disgusting.
$1.9 million?
Good.
Disgusting. I mean, what the hell?
It is disgusting.
That's a federal grant too. That's if they get caught for that's a federal offense.
Exactly.
State law.
And do you think Tim Walz should go to jail for all the fraud that he's enabled here in his state?
That's him doing this? Well, heck yeah. He's got to be held accountable for this. I mean, just
Yeah, but he won't be. I bet he won't be. Liberals' most disliked word, accountability. Tim Walz should be in prison for this, but you know, he only stole billions of dollars from the federal taxpayers and, more importantly, local people in the area of Minnesota. He only stole billions. I mean, I shouldn't say he stole it. He endorsed and supported and propagated the Somali pirates, you know, pirates who steal things. He supported them to steal things like the pirates do, because they're Somali pirates. Like, use your brain for a little bit. Supported them to steal and rob the people of Minnesota, which is disgusting. And he's supposed to be their number one advocate and supporter and uplifter of Minnesota, but he just wants to steal from the people there for some reason. Why is that? Why are you a thief? Why do you support thieves and liars and cheaters and robbers? Why do you do that, Tim Walz? I want to know. I'm curious. Why do you support it?
there's no rhyme or reason what's going on here. It's simple. It's nothing there. It's a parking lot.
And look, they even spelled learning wrong on their sign for a place that's supposed to be educating children.
That's crazy. I mean, who runs it? Who supposedly runs it?
Somalians.
Oh my God. Well, where? Yeah, it's just. I've never seen nobody here at all
So how long have you been living here?
since 2017. 2018.
You've never seen a single child walk in that building.
No, not at all.
So this
8 years.
daycare center is literally just a place to traffic money. $1.9 million just this year alone. And this guy's been living
1
here
year.
for 8 years and has never seen a single child walk through those doors. There's no windows either.
No.
And the only window they do have, the door, is blacked out.
Yep, I see that. I've never seen anybody go in there.
Within just a few hours, we nearly approached $20 million in fraud, and we headed over to George Floyd's neighborhood to expose more of the fraud taking place.
This place is called Future Leaders Early Learning Center, and it's licensed for 90 children. And in fiscal year 2025, they received $3.6 million. In fiscal year 2024, they received $3 million. So in 2 years, they got $6.67 million, claiming they have 90 children.
Man, I wish I could get paid that much money to do absolutely nothing, to lie and cheat. Except I don't like lying and cheating or stealing, so I couldn't do it. But man, if I just got paid that much money to do nothing like these Somali pirates did, that'd be great. Just sit around, do this, just gonna relax, hang out, you know. Not gonna support society. I'm just gonna get paid to do nothing. Yeah, that sounds pretty great. So why are these un-American values having people getting paid that much? Oh, yeah, because Democrat Tim Walz is the governor and wants them to cheat and steal and rob from the American people. That's why. Oh, okay. Good clarification.
Every day of the week, 5 days a week.
I mean,
let's
these
find
people
out.
are making just about more money than NBA athletes.
Yeah,
We
literally.
don't even know if they're paying taxes, but we don't know
Doubt
where
it.
this money is going. Is it going to terrorism? Where is it going?
The money they're getting is coming from taxes, but they're not paying taxes, I would bet. And they are supporting terrorist organizations, of course.
But it's theft, it's fraud, and the reason I'm involved is I want it to stop. I care about Minnesota. I'm doing this for the people of Minnesota. I don't make a dime off all this time I've spent on this. I put my life at risk several times, but I'm determined to see this through and to correct what is wrong, what is evil.
Here at Future Leaders Early Learning Center, this building received over $3 million. Hello, how are you? I would like to see if I could bring little Joey.
She looks so
Little Joey
confused.
Here. Is there paperwork, or can I check out the daycare?
Oh, no. No, you
The
cannot.
daycare.
You cannot. Why do you need a manager? You work there, right? Couldn't you, you could do it? See, all the daycares I went to when I was young, it didn't take the manager to accept somebody and welcome them in to get their kid to go to the daycare. It never took that. So why does yours take that? Oh, it's because you're a Somali pirate. That's why. Okay, good. I'm glad we clarified that.
Okay, but if I can I get paperwork or anything to submit my son, little Joey, to come in here to daycare? We really like to put Joey in this daycare. We've heard great things.
Business card?
Business
No, I
card?
have your business card, actually.
Yeah. Do you have one? Oh, no, you don't, because you're a liar and a cheater.
Okay, can I speak with somebody?
And you barely speak English.
Where are the children at? Are there children here today?
No.
No children.
Yeah.
Why are there no children?
There are two of Mexico.
Would my son, little Joey,
I would wait till 2 o'clock and see if they show up, because they won't, because she's a liar and a thief and a robber of the American people. But the kids won't show up. They never will. Never.
have friends to play with here? No. No.
No, because Somali pirates hate America and they hate American children too. Clearly, because they're stealing on behalf of them. And yeah, so he wouldn't find friends there because the Somali pirates, they hate you and they hate America and everything you stand for. yet they're here to try to take over our country. But why are they taking over? Oh, yeah, because they hate America. Like, get it through your head. They hate America. They hate us. They hate everything we stand for. Go back to Somalia and leave us alone. How about that? How about you do that? You know, if you want to change things here to be like Somalia, well, I have a simple solution. None of us want that. You can go back there, though, to shithole Somalia. You can go back, and you'll have the values you want there. Shithole values. You'll have it. Go back. Please leave. Please.
No friends for little Joey.
Yes, sorry.
Ah, dang it. Well, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
little
you.
Joey would not be accepted to that daycare.
Joey's still homeless.
Joey's